Hi, thank you for watching Chittarupa Yoga and Fitness. I'm Laura Wilson, a certified personal trainer, and today we are going to do some muscle strengthening with a core ball. I'm hoping that you all learn some pretty neat new moves today from this, and will find yourself pleasantly surprised about what you can do with one of these balls as far as strengthening. All right, so if you have a ball, grab it. If not, you can still do the workout with us. Let's just do a little bitty march in place. Start to warm ourselves up a little bit. We're going to start with the ball at our navel, planting our feet a little wide, softening our knees. And let's go ahead and begin with some pelvic tilts. So most of what we're doing today is extensively just the muscle work, but we can use this as part of our warm-up too. So just continuing to round over the ball. And now we're going to take the ball between our legs and then walk our feet back in to where they're roughly underneath our hips. Let's go back to pelvic tilts, feeling a little squeezing action at our thighs, feeling that action coming up through our core. And we're going to take it a little bit bigger. So a high squat. Pushing the hips back, bringing them up. All right, belly button in, keeping our chest up. Now let's take this even bigger. Squeeze the ball, squeeze the glutes, and bring it up. So that extra squeeze gives us a little more work. And just continuing here. All right, let's go ahead and bring this up. We're going to squeeze the ball, hold on to something if we need to. Lift one foot, and let's tap our foot in the air. All right, let's come down, shift over, squeeze the ball, and again, tap our foot in the air. Let's bring it down, shift, squeeze. This time we'll lift, either tap again or circle this time. Try both ways. Keeping our navel pulling in, let's shift. Find something that's not moving to stare at. And take it the other way. Woo. Let's come back to the center and another set of squats. With an option this time to squeeze and lift. Add a little bit of balance work here. So we're going to use big muscles first. Hips shooting way back. Let's do two more. And let's take it wide and just shift side to side. All right, let's bring our feet in just a little bit. We're going to take it back to those pelvic tilts. And again, drawing in and over the ball. Let that guide you about how far to go. And now we're going to jump to our upper body, taking the ball around behind us, and we're going to do little squeezes. All right, so let's just stay tall here, squeezing the ball, and then we're going to press and hold. Take a deep breath, release. Let's give ourselves a big hug. All right, we're going to do that again. Reach around behind, take it to some squeezes. So really feeling the shoulder blades while our hands are working here. Let's see if we can get this movement from the back of our shoulders, squeezing through our upper back. Squeeze, breathe, and release. Again, let's do a nice big hug. Let's go back here, side to side. And let's bring it back up, feet underneath our hips. So now we're going to take our ball from our navel over to one side. So we're going to take it to pelvic tilts, rounding over the ball. So let that ball be a guide here. Couple more. Now let's go ahead and stretch here for a moment. We can even cross the leg over. Let's come back to that hip distance. And again, we'll take it to the other side. So we can find that pelvic tilt to the side here. Think of it like a crunch. That's what it is, a standing crunch. Keep going, squeezing over and over. A little passive exhale here. 2 more. And we'll take that to a stretch. Deeper if we choose. All right, while we got this ball in one hand, we're gonna work our triceps. So let's turn our ball back and let's just start right here, tapping the same side shoulder. Extend and bend. We can even keep the arm up a little higher. If we need to, we can keep it lower. If we have access, let's reach it up. We're gonna start to take it across and same side, across and same side. All right, so see how far we can get here. Now, for more intensity, we can even begin to speed this up. Touch the ceiling in between. Don't forget, full extension here. Gentle little tap of each shoulder. 1 more. And release. Shake that arm out. Let's do the other side. Let's reach it up. And again, we'll start with the same side arm, shoulder. And again, wherever that is for us. And we can stay here the whole time if this is where we are. Nice and tall. Now let's start to take it across, if we have access to that. All right. We're just kind of finding what we ourselves can do today. Speeding it up if you choose. Touch the ceiling in between. One more. And again, shake that arm out. We're gonna move on to chest. All right, so here's a fun one. We can either squeeze the ball in our hands or see if we can get the ball between our elbows and little squeezes. We can speed these up. We can also squeeze hold, take a deep breath, keeping our fingers loose, and let's squeeze again. So while our elbows are moving here, we could be working just our shoulders. Let's really think about squeezing through our chest. Squeeze and hold. Breathing into our belly. Let that go. Let's open up. So really focus on using the chest here, all right? Let's try that with just the hands this time. And again, we can just use the arms here, but we can also use our chest. So let's use the chest to get those squeezes. All right, start from the chest. Let's squeeze and hold. Big breath. Open up. Excellent. All right, let's move back to some leg and core. Stepping back into a crescent lunge, keeping our feet hip distance. And let's just hold right here, nice and strong through the back leg. Shoulders over hips right now. Elbows locked onto our ribs. So we're going to keep our spine long like it is and twist. All right. So we're just going past the knee into the knee. We can even start to take this bigger. All right. Keeping everything lined up. Spine tall. All our vertebrae stacked. 4 more. And again, let's take that side bend, maybe crossing over. Let's bring it back to center, other side. So nice strong lunge, strong through the back leg, tall spine, touching the ceiling with our head, belly button in. And again, we're gonna twist past the knee and back to the knee. So twisting past the front knee, taking it deeper when we're ready. And we don't have to go here. Just adds a little bit more work. Working from our core, remember. Start this from the belly. 2 more. Let's come back to the center stretch. Other side. Now we're going to move on to another fun one, and that is biceps. So we're going to take the ball into our elbow and bend it. So the key thing here is to keep the fingers loose. Don't tighten up. Keep it loose. We're going to go to squeezes. So a lot of stuff with the ball you'll notice is squeezing, but we can speed this up or squeeze and hold. Breathe. It's very easy to hold our breath when we're holding a move. Let's go back to squeezes. Hopefully we're feeling some work here. Loose fingers, maybe fast. Squeeze and hold. Try to pop the balloon and stretch it out. These balls aren't supposed to be poppable, but we will see. All right, let's get that other arm. Here we go. Small squeezes first, loose fingers, fast if you want to go there. Squeeze and hold, loose fingers, breathe. And short pulses again. We can also pick this up. Squeeze and hold. And release, stretch that arm out. So one of the things about using a ball, we can work some muscles we don't often work in a class for muscle strength. And this is particularly good if you have arthritis. If you do and can't do this, then don't do it. But let's strengthen our hands. Again, try to pop the ball, squeezing over and over. All right, let's work through our wrists, pretending we're rolling out some dough here. Let's take it the other way. Now let's take this into our fingertips and again, squeeze. All right, so we get some small muscles with our ball. And let's spread out the hand. We can do both together. We're gonna work our back next, and this is one that people have liked a lot in classes that I've taught. We're gonna take the ball underneath or right at our lower back, and we're gonna go to a wall. All right, so we're gonna stand right here at the wall, nice and tall. So the ball should fit right there in that natural curve, and we're gonna squeeze back, press the navel into our ball and come up. Take it back, press in the navel, come up. So over and over, kind of like a reverse crunch. We got the ball there supporting our lower back. I'll take my hands here so you can see. All right, so just pressing the navel in over and over. All right, let's do 4 more. All right. And then we'll come back to where we were. Let's take a big forward bend. Shake everything out. And feel free to follow this up with some stretches, all right? Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up underneath. Subscribe to the channel and leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you learned anything new today that you've never done before. And if you like this, let me know, and we can do a whole bunch of different exercises with this ball, all right? So comment below, all right? See you next time.